Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Before I start showing you my PS4 games collection, I would like to throw out a quick disclaimer. If you don't want to hear about it, feel free to skip forward to 30 seconds to 40 seconds. I don't know how long, but here's the timestamp. I am a grown 26-year-old woman. I have a full-time job and this is how I spend my disposable income. I also have friends who give me video games for birthday presents and Christmas or whatnot. Occasionally I do get donations from fans and I use the money to buy games. I also get review codes, although it's a little bit rare for me because I'm a tiny channel, but for the most part I do buy my own video games. And yeah, I think I'm in a very lucky situation where I've managed to, I'm gonna struggle to get so many. Okay, I can't lift up the whole pile. I like to collect physical copies of the games because, you know, they can never be too reliable. We all seen what happened to the Wii eShop, but I do have some digital copies of games because I live in a country that sometimes don't have physical copies available and I have to get them elsewhere, and sometimes they don't ship it here, so I am forced into a corner to download them. So if you're wondering where and how I managed to get all of this is why. And I don't have one of the bigger collections out there. I think I have a reasonable size collection. There's a lot of dust particles because it is summer in Australia, so I am having trouble breathing. So if you don't understand what the hell I'm saying, feel free to leave it down below. And another thing, I have to say this because, you know, with the new rules and regulations with YouTube, the channel is intended for 13+ because I will be showing video games that are not catered for little children. So if you have a child watching this video with you, I would suggest you not to do so because, you know, I just have to throw out there nowadays because I do not want to use profanity in my videos, but I want to let people know that this is a thing. Anyway, let's move on. The first thing that I'm gonna show you guys in my collection, and this is like one of my favorites, is this is the limited collection that I got from Solaris Japan, and this is the Japanese copy because I wasn't willing to wait for a couple of months for the English version. I am tempted to get the English version because it is on sale now. I have completed both Persona 3 Dancing Moonlight and Persona 5 Dancing Starlight, so I don't find the need to really buy an English copy. I did get a steelbook for this particular edition. I think it was a mistake on Solaris Japan, but it's mine now. I love the steelbook. So if you wanted to see what the Japanese copy looks like, this is the Dancing Star Night and this is this Dancing Moonlight. I think I've seen them on sale for like $30 each at EB Games. I got it second hand for 140 Australian dollars roughly, including shipping. And yes, it was second hand, but I got a free steelbook out of it. And I bought it within like a month of it launching, so I expected so much. Next game I have is Hidden Agenda. This is a gift. It was only like $1 or $2. I've tried playing it. My internet does not allow me to do so. So I haven't progressed much in it. I've only started for maybe 5 minutes. Touhou Kabuto Burst Battle. One of the worst purchases I've ever made. I tried selling this on eBay for $2 and nobody wants it because I think the shipping alone wasn't worth it. I got this game from ED Games for $5. It's not even worth $5 if I'm being honest. Next is Yonda. It is by Australian game developer. I have attempted to finish this game, but it's not happening. Cross between a baby version of Breath of the Wild and a fun simulator is the best way I could describe it. It's fairly simple. It does have some bug issues. I haven't really progressed much into it, but if you like cutesy farming games, this is for you. Next is Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition. This is another gift from Your Player 2. I really need to stop using the plural, but I have trouble with this because the trophies won't pop for me, and I have deleted it, but I don't have room to reinstall it because once I Monster Hunter Iceborne came out, I basically had to wipe out a whole bunch of my games that I have digitally because I only have like a very old 500 gigabytes PS4. I don't have the Pro, so I have limited room on my PS4 and it's kind of getting old. So I'm thinking of upgrading because it's not that expensive, but the PS5 is coming, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Someone I have trouble pronouncing, but I got this for about... But after I got it for $20, I saw it on sale for $10, and then I felt ripped off. I haven't progressed much into it. This is my first game of the franchise, and I don't understand it really. I think if I give it a little bit more chance, I might like it. It seems like a kind of games that I would play. See what I mean by games that's rated for mature? I have finished this. If you enjoy fan service, here's the game for you. I also have the other one. I'm sure I'll find it down in a pile here somewhere. If I'm avoiding to pronounce the names of the games, it's because I can't. So here you go. Cyber Sleep Hack and Memory. I have finished the game. I enjoy the Digimon series. I enjoy the Cyber Sleuth stories. I would recommend it. It's relatively cheap. I think it's not too hard to plaque it, but I'm working on it. It's like most of the stuff I have left is the multiplayer ones. I got this as a gift as well from Your Player 2. It was like, well, might as well say this as well. These were like $1 or $2. I don't remember how much exactly, but they were definitely under $5. 5 American dollars. And this one I got a while back. I think I got this for $12, $13. I know it's an easy plaque, but I've never actually finished it. I think I'm a bit more than halfway. I already know the ending because I've seen people play it. It's been out for ages. It's really cheap. And I don't know, this is really bad. It's just like me showing you all my backlogs of throwaway games. I swear I played them, okay? I don't just buy for the sake of buying them and hoarding them at the back. Again, I did install it and play it for a bit. I don't like Dynasty or Warriors type of game. This is like definitely one of those. I thought it was like a typical Dragon Quest game when I got it. I had no idea. But I've since learned that this is not it. I just like the normal RPG franchise. This is just like a side thing that I'm just not into. I gave it a go. I know a lot of people do like it. I'm not one of them. I got it for relatively cheap. It was like less than $15. By the way, these prices mentioned are in Australian dollars unless I state otherwise. So after conversion, it's really cheap. Okay, don't come for me. And I just don't, this is not my cup of tea. It's rated 12 and above. Clearly my channel's not kids. And then I asked Josh to get this for me, Your Player 2. He's my supplier from the US, if you haven't noticed already. But basically a lot of games here are kind of pricey or they're out of stock all the time. So sometimes I need to ask my friends from the US to ship it over to me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Digimon game. This one was a gift from Robin Notta, because she also gave me this Life is Strange Before the Storm. Yes, I've completed it, very easy plaque. I didn't particularly find the story that entertaining for my sake. I didn't like it as much as the first one, and the first one was like iffy for me because I just can't play the game for the sake of getting trophy. But nevertheless, I am thankful that I got this as a gift, as a birthday gift. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff there. This isn't actually my game. I'm currently borrowing it from Robo, which is also my supplier. I play and see how it is. I have it on the Switch. I've completed the main storyline. I'm just doing this on the PS4 for the sake of getting trophies because I'm a casual trophy hunter and I do really enjoy the Dragon Quest Builders series. The second one more than the first one. This is another game I'm borrowing of her. Phoenix, right? Once you plug it into the PS4, it will translate into English. So even though these two, well, this one doesn't. This one is the Japanese copy, but it will appear as an English PAL copy once you slot it. I really like Dragon Quest 11. I would highly recommend it to people. I know it recently came out on the Switch not too long ago, but I already completed this on the PS4 and I think it's a little bit too tedious to try it again on the Switch version. So if you have the PS4, go and pick it up. If you have the Switch only, go pick it up on the Switch. I think you get added bonus on the Switch, and the demo, you can carry on your progress from it, so that's a great way. I'm not gonna buy again on the Switch. I already have it on the PS4. Once again, your player to help me ship this over because he got it for relatively cheap. I mean, it was like still $70 when he sent it over for like less than 30 if I'm not mistaken. Something along those lines. And this is like one of those games that it is purely my cup of tea, but I don't know why it didn't work out for me. I don't like this, if I'm being completely honest. I think they could have just delayed this game, and they didn't, and they just patched it like months after the problems arises. Again, I know a lot of people on Steam really like this game. This got released pretty early on in the European regions, and it should have been delayed because they still haven't fixed the problem even after they released it in America. So this is kind of shady, if I'm being completely honest. I have 3 copies of this and I'm kind of ashamed of myself. I freaking love Stardew Valley. I have it on the Switch, I have it on Steam, I have it on PS4, and I have it on my phone. 4 copies. Little Dragon Cafe, another shipment from Josh, and I haven't finished it yet. It is kind of boring, if I'm being completely honest. I'm trying to finish it, but it's really hard because I don't know why it's so boring. Oh, I'm gonna get hated on by so many people. But it wasn't what I expected. It was kind of mundane and dry, if I'm being completely honest. I have the Sims here. This is problematic. I always switch up my games like this. It's bad. That's why I never find the games in the correct places. I also have Taiko no Tatsujin. I like music games. Hell yes. Root Letter. I'm going really fast because I'm running out of room on my SD card. Probably one of the worst visual novels I've ever played in my life, and there's a second game out of it. I don't know if I want to pick it up. If it's ever on sale, I would give it a go. Persona 5! I love this game. I love Persona series. I prefer 4 over 5 though, but I like this. It's now on sale a lot. If you want to pick it up, go ahead. Co-Realize is a dating sim. Thank you, Josh, for shipping this over to me. Okami! I got this for $9 from ED Games and I still haven't finished it. I know it's bad, okay? It's bad. I need to finish this and it's a classic. One of these days I will get on with it. See, I don't know if this is the second game or the first game, but this is one of the games that I showed earlier. Very fan service heavy, if you like those kind of stuff. And last but not least, I don't have a case for this, but when I got it from ED Games, they couldn't find it. But I got this game for fairly cheap. I don't remember exactly how much it was. It came like this. They were gonna give me a plastic sleeve, but I prefer like a clear case like this. It's a lot better. But anyway, didn't finish it. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I also know it's a short game, it makes it worse. But anyway, this is all of my video game collection in the physical sense that I could find. I'm pretty sure I have a little bit more, but this is all that I could find off my shelf. Digital copies I have. You can go on my PSN account and have a quick gander and look over there. But I have Hatsune Miku, Yves, Origins, Harvest Moon. Oh, it's so hard to remember on top of my head. I have Kingdoms, and I actually have a fair amount of digital copies, but I will put the link down below if you guys are interested in what kind of digital games I have. And that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been like almost 20 minutes. I'm sure by the time I finish editing it, it won't be. I will also post out my Nintendo Switch collection, PS Vita. Maybe not the 3DS if I'm being completely honest, because it's almost identical to what I did 2 years ago. Last year I haven't bought anything from the 3DS, but see, this is just a partial bit of my PS Vita and Switch collections I have. This is gonna be a lot of work to pack up, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment down below telling me what games you have and want to get in 2020. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!